Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for March 14th, I believe, 2015. If that's wrong, I'll correct that with when I post. So I'm going to do one tree magic card to ground the reading, and then I'm just going to do maybe 3 chicken cards surrounding that. Okay, I think we just got this too. Maybe I'll do 2 cards. This is 25, the larch tree, and it's good news. And it says, success arrives with perseverance. No mountain is too high for you to climb. And it has to do with having breaks and changes in the physical world, and like with patterns or situations, and also really relating to people in who they are, for better or worse, relating to people in their position or in their frame of mind, or their position. And it says, yeah, I already read that. But let's move on to the apple tree, is number 11. And this has to do with spiritual inspiration. And it's romantic love. And it says, by giving love, you will be showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. So we have Tang. And High Tip again. We had him yesterday. Oh. Okay. And Singa, the magical protective lion. So, okay. First of all, we start out with the 4 of fire, and this has to do with creating sweet emotions and really being the artist of your life and painting the picture you want for yourself, and bringing happiness into your day-to-day life and in your moment-to-moment experience. So it has to do with kind of figuring out how to generate experiences to make you feel fulfilled in life, satisfied, and also at the same time really integrating whatever you want in your life now, and then removing whatever is not making you feel good. So if there's an emotion or something that's not making you feel good, really kind of coming to peace with that, and maybe having a conversation in your head, or really just kind of coming to terms with whatever that energy is that doesn't quite resonate with you. You know, so if there's something negative that doesn't resonate with you, kind of shifting your mind or shifting your orientation to whatever that is, so that you're in a positive aspect to it. So, it does have to do with like kind of talking to your ghosts, and whatever, if there's something haunting you, kind of coming to a resolution with it in your mind and in your heart, and then also, making your life what you want right now, and bringing the happiness to the present moment. So then we have High Tip, who again represents people really coming together in the physical world and producing some type of product together. So this has to do with people who really resonate with you, cooperate with you, and have things to share with you to create something greater than you could do it on your own. So, working with others to create something together and really coming up with some finished product that benefits the whole of people. And then we have Singa, which is, again, we have that break and change in the physical world, and really protecting yourself with the light of the sun, and just knowing your position in the big bad world of all the tensions and dramas and everything going on, and knowing your position and really seeing everything from the kind of from an objective perspective, where you really see how the people are bouncing off each other, and how to orient yourself so that you are protected, so that your life is filled with these positive emotions, and that you're surrounded by positive people, and really kind of rising above lower negative energy people who don't understand you and don't want to understand you. Really kind of stepping back from those people and being around people who do know your mind and know your heart and know your experience, and really not letting the ignorant or the abusive people harm you, and seeing what people got in them, and knowing whether they're safe or not, and really kind of keeping your life separate, from the drama, keeping your life separate from the energy games of raping and killing. Those are the two abuses that can manifest in all the different forms. It's like, either people, in the two negatives, either people, want what they want from you and they don't care about you, or they just want to destroy you. And these are, and it can play out in a smaller, maybe they don't want to completely destroy you, but maybe, a lot of times people do go full force and just really want to, make sure that you can't have something, or make sure that you don't get the experience that you're meant to have, So really just steering clear of people who are damaging in any way, and protecting yourself. So this is the protective lion, and really knowing your ego and your position in things, and being able to care for that, care for your ego and nurture your ego, and use it in a way that is positive, so that we have a positive experience with the ego. And again, that's what I was saying about with Tang. This is about, finding that harmony in the moment-to-moment experience. And that's what your ego experiences. Finding your happiness in your limited, in your personal limited experience. So, and again, it's about kind of measuring how close you can be to people, and knowing people's mode of operation. We talked about that a couple days ago, and really being able to speak truth from that objective perspective, what is being played out? What are the games? What is the dramas? What's everyone doing? And as you see it, and you as you see it, and you acknowledge what is, just by the acknowledgement of it, it starts to change things, and you can protect yourself. Knowledge is power, so just really knowing your position and knowing what other people's position are, you can protect yourself. So interesting, the romantic love here. There's good news. There's the romantic love is really, again, it's number 11, so it's spiritual inspiration. So it's really even like the romance of your own life, and really plugging into the happiness and the romance of your own life, and just being in love with your life experience, and in love with all the people around you, and enjoying the people of your life, because we do have these people, these really positive people around us, for producing beautiful works of art, or beautiful projects. Really being able to make something greater than the whole, with other people. So it's almost like having this sunlight. Again, Singa represents the magical lion, protective lion, but the sunlight is it's a bright, happy place, to really see everything objectively and be okay with everybody and where they're at and what they're doing and how they're acting and what drama they're playing out, where they are in their own learning process. But when you shine with that sunlight, when you really have that happiness and really shine when your ego can shine, when your personality can shine bright, it really lifts you up above the negatives. And I think yesterday I mentioned that Rasa Lila healing guy, I think his name might be Tim. I keep thinking about that, about how he said problems cannot be solved on the level that they are created. And when you have that bright sunlight, when you're glowing in your happiness and your joy with your friends and your loved ones, and you're feeling that happiness and fulfillment in your life of people and community, it really lifts you out of anything negative. It blows it away. It makes it, the two cannot coexist. The two, the happiness and the bright sunlight cannot coexist with the lower energies of jealousy or drama, or any dramatic lower negative emotions. So we can really just kind of outshine it and feel that sense of being in love with yourself and being in love with your life. So anyway, it says, again, I'll read the two cards. It says, success arrives with perseverance. No mountain is too high for you to climb. By giving love, you will be showered in love by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. So the apple tree and the larch tree, and then we have this little deer, which is like the innocence of nature, and also it has to do with really giving your all and